Good morning and welcome to Be Yoga with Jakki. My name is Jakki and today I invite you to join me on the mat for a 15-minute sun salutation sequence. We're beginning low on the ground and then rising up to greet the sun in a gentle but energising way, starting us up for a beautiful day ahead. But let's begin. Coming on to all fours, moving slowly to begin with, waking the body up, stacking the hands underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. We're going to move into some cat-cow here. Let's begin by taking a slow, deep inhale as we drop the belly, gaze towards the front, tailbone lifting up to the sky. And then as we exhale, gently round the spine, bringing the chin towards the chest. Dropping the belly, gaze to the front, finding this opening across the chest. Imagine there's this beautiful light of sunshine reaching out in front of you. And around the spine. And you can close your eyes here. Soften the face. Allowing yourself to go inwards and find this connection with the breath with each movement we take. Let's take a couple more rounds here. And gently warming up the spine. And now finding ourselves with a neutral spine. Going to tuck the toes, press away from the mat and gently peel the hips up to the sky, coming into this triangle shape, our first downward dog. And begin to bend one knee and then the other, gently warming up the hamstrings. And your feet don't need to be flat on the mat, and the legs don't need to be straight. It doesn't matter if the pose that you're in doesn't look exactly like mine. You can have the knees bent as generously as the body tells you what it needs or what it's able to find. We're wanting to find this length here in the spine as we find a moment of stillness and take a couple of slow, deep breaths here. And taking the gaze towards the hands, coming up onto the fingertips of the right hand and stepping the right foot in between the hands. Just coming up onto the fingertips allows us to find this space. Now being on the ball of the left toe, take the gaze forward again, finding this opening across the chest. And now lower the left knee as if it's floating onto a cloud. Reaching the hands forward and up, bringing the palms together. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, open the arms, bending the elbows, taking the gaze gently up to the sky. Letting the arms cascade to frame that right foot, tucking the toes of the left foot and stepping the left foot up to meet the right, finding ourselves in this forward fold. We can take hold of opposite elbows with opposite arms, and again bending one knee then the other as we gently sway from one side to the other. allowing any worries, any tensions, any soreness in the body, allowing it to float off the shoulders like raindrops into a puddle. And take a slow breath here. Rising up halfway, taking the tops, the palms to the tops of the thighs, this figure 7 shape. Bending the knees, letting the hands reach out to the side, palms reach in prayer position, hands down to heart center. Breathe here. Bend the knees, arms reach out, palms touch, fold at the hips. And from here, step the right foot back. Taking a moment here to look out into the world before lowering that right knee. Raising the arms forward and up, palms reach to touch. Take an inhale and exhale, bending the arms into cactus, letting them cascade down. Frame the left foot. Now step the left foot back into our tabletop before tucking our toes under and finding our way back into a downward dog. Take a breath here. Gazing at the hands, step the right foot forward. Hit the gaze forward before planting that left foot at a 45-degree angle. Raise the arms up, palms to touch, coming into our warrior 1, standing this time. And take an inhale and exhale, open the elbows. Lean back, take the gaze up, cascade the hands down, frame the right foot and step the left foot up. Finding our forward fold again. Lifting up halfway, palms to the tops of the thighs. And floating it down, bending the knees, reaching the arms out to the side, palms to touch, and back down to center, heart center. Bend the knees, arms reach out to the side, palms to touch, and fold at the hips. As we take our fingertips to the ground and step the right foot back this time, gazing out, opening our heart to the world in front of us. And now planting that right foot at a 45-degree angle, raising the arms up, palms together into our warrior 1 on the left side. Take an inhale here, and as we exhale, open up the arms, bending at the elbows, letting the fingertips cascade down, frame the left foot, and this time we're going to step back into our final downward dog. Take a breath here. Notice how the heart feels, the body, the breath. And now we're going to move to the middle of the mat. You can either walk the hands back and the feet forward, or you can bend the knees, gazing at the fingertips. Take a little hop to the front, finding ourselves in this little froggy pose. And from here, we can take the hands behind us and sit back down, or we can trust the ground is there and see if we can just sit down. Taking our feet hip width apart in front of us, knees bent, arms reaching out, palms facing up to the sky, and lean back a little here. Lift the right leg up and let it go, and the left leg up and let it go. And now can we lift both legs up together and find our boat pose here. A challenge on the core, on balance. Maybe wiggle the fingers, the toes. And if you fall out of this, just come back, try again. And now bringing the soles of the feet together. Bringing them as close to the body or as far away from the body as feels comfortable and right for you today. Palms on top of the ankles, just resting. As we take an inhale, gaze gently up to the sky, arching the back, and as we exhale, taking the elbows out to the side, round in the spine, head towards the feet, butterfly pose. And we're just slowing the body and the breath down here. For a short but energizing standing sequence. And release that. Finding a way to come onto our backs. Bending the knees, bringing them into the chest. Massaging the lower spine, rocking side to side. And now from here, bending the right leg and resting the right ankle above the right knee on the thigh. And with the left hand, we just gently press the left knee away. Find this opening in the left hip. And release that, allowing both knees to float to the right. Bringing the left arm into cactus. Taking the gaze towards the left. As we find the supine twist. Returning to center, unhooking the legs, and now bending into that right knee, resting the right ankle on top of the left thigh above the knee, and with the right hand, gently press into the right knee, opening our hip just slightly, finding some space. And then letting both knees fall over to the left side. Right arm into cactus, gaze to the right. And release that, bringing both knees back to center. Tucking them into the body, raising the head towards the knees, and then releasing the legs out long, arms out to the side, coming into our rest pose, Savasana. Taking a moment here to notice how the body feels. And taking a moment to treat this part of the practice as important as every other part, if not the most important. And begin to start to bring movement in the fingers, the toes. Maybe taking a big, good morning stretch. before bringing the knees into the body and finding our way back to a seated position. We can have the eyes closed as we bring the palms to our heart center. And up to a third eye in between our eyebrows, bowing the head. Taking a moment to thank yourself for carving out this time in your day to spend some time on the mat with yourself, with your breath. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.